Hello everyone, welcome to another video, but before talk about of subject, don't forget subscribe and leave your like. Formula 1, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton's incredible single-seaters for 2025 season in pictures. On Tuesday, February 18, Ferrari officially unveiled its brand new cars for the 2025 season at the F1 75 Live event in London. The Scuderia presents the SF25 as a completely redesigned car, aiming to build on its solid performance in the 2024 season. Let's take a look back at the launch party, with Monégasque driver Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. What a beauty! In terms of design and performance, the SF25 is a major improvement on its predecessor, used only as a starting point. It was designed with the aim of maximizing the development potential of the car, in a season when, thanks to the long stability of the regulations now in their final year, one can expect the field to be extremely evenly matched with just thousandths of a second in lap time making the difference, explained Ferrari's engineers on the Scuderia's website. The biggest innovation is a change to the front suspension, moving from a traditional push rod configuration to a pull rod system inspired by choices made by McLaren and Red Bull. The aim is to improve aerodynamics and airflow around the chassis, in order to optimize performance, particularly on fast corners. Significant adjustments have also been made to the chassis itself, including a wider wheelbase and repositioned side pods for improved airflow. These changes help reduce turbulence and improve stability at high speeds. The aim is to improve aerodynamic performance, while maximizing development potential with stable regulations this season, said Loic Serra, Ferrari's technical director. Drivers Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton attended the official launch of the SF25, of course, with Ferrari director Frédéric Vasseur. Hamilton, who recently joined the Italian team after 12 years with Mercedes, expressed his satisfaction. "My first few weeks have been absolutely incredible and I've seen firsthand the passion and dedication of the entire team. So the unveiling today of my first ever Scuderia Ferrari HP car is really exciting. I couldn't be prouder to be on this journey with them. I can't wait to get out on track with Charles, push each other forward and do everything we can to take the team to the top." As for Charles Leclerc, he was more motivated than ever. "I'm really excited about the launch of the SF25. Every year we push hard to improve and the whole team has been working flat out for months now. Last season saw a really tight fight and we came very close to taking the title. This year, our goal is clear. We want to win the Constructors' World Championship and my personal target is to win the Drivers' title." As Leclerc said, Ferrari is going into the 2025 season with a clear objective: to win the Constructors' and Drivers' titles. "Last season, we fought for the Constructors' title to the very last corner and now we are determined to build on that, starting from that solid base with the aim of winning both titles. We have a new driver lineup with Lewis joining Charles and we feel ready as a team to take the extra step required to be the best," said Vasseur. The director also emphasized how important the fans' support is in terms of motivation for the team. "We are aware of the challenges that await us, but we are ready to give it our all, to be competitive at the highest level, knowing we can also rely on the support and enthusiasm of our fans, who always inspire us. Now it's time to concentrate on the job in hand and let the track do the talking. I can't wait for this season to start." After attending the spectacular 2025 Formula 1 season launch on Tuesday evening, the team returned to Italy to prepare for the SF25's first outing. Charles Leclerc had the honor of driving the car out of the garage early on Wednesday morning, watched by Hamilton, Vasseur and a host of tifosi who had come especially for the occasion. Scuderia Ferrari will kick off its season with pre-season testing at the Bahrain International Circuit from February 26 to 28, before the official start of competition at the Australian Grand Prix from March 14 to 16. Monégasques will have to wait until Thursday, May 22 for the first test laps and the Monaco Grand Prix on Sunday 25. Lewis Hamilton shares the one similarity between his Ferrari debut and his first F1 race back in 2007. Lewis Hamilton is just weeks away from making his official debut as a Ferrari driver at the Australian Grand Prix. The seven-time champion was signed as part of Ferrari's plans to end a 17-year title drought in the near future. They nearly won the Constructors' Championship last season, missing out by 14 points, and bringing Hamilton in could give them the edge that they need. It's his job alongside Charles Leclerc to take the fight to McLaren, the team he made his debut with some 18 years ago next month. Hamilton says Ferrari's reception blew him away on his first factory visit after he started in January, with his new colleagues excited by his arrival. Within the building, Ferrari may have taken inspiration from Mercedes for a key part ahead of the 2025 season, with a new rear wing that is reminiscent of their rivals. Ferrari hit the track with their brand new SF25 for the first time at their Fiorano test track this week, and they lapped impressively. With McLaren expected to have made gains too, the season opener is set to be one of the most exciting races in recent history. No one quite knows where the likes of Red Bull and Verstappen will be, or Hamilton in red. Speaking about his Ferrari debut, the Brit said that it reminds him of his first race in the sport back in 2007. To be honest, it feels like what I remember having my first Grand Prix in Melbourne, he said. The first Grand Prix in 2007, it's that sort of excitement in the build-up being that it's the first time with Ferrari. They obviously finished the season very strong last year, second in the Constructors. We're under no illusion that we have a lot of work to do. It's going to be very, very close between all these top cars and top teams. We're just trying to be diligent, and everyone is really level-headed and calm. Everyone believes that each of us, every single one of us can improve, and we're all trying to sharpen our tools to be the best we can be. The energy is there, the motivation is there, and more. The dedication is there and more, which is great to see. The last full-time British Ferrari driver was one-time champion Nigel Mansell, who drove for them 35 years ago, in 1995. He knows a thing or two about winning in red and is one of few people in the world who know how much pressure there is to win with the Italian team. Mansell made a monumental Hamilton prediction for his Ferrari debut and has backed him to be in contention for both championships. Pre-season testing will mark his first chance to experience some sustained long running on a permanent Formula One track, offering the chance to assess his level relative to his teammate. With only 3 days of running between both cars, the team won't have much time to work on their car before it gets sent to Melbourne for the first race of the season just 2 weeks on from the Bahrain running. Will Hamilton quit F1 if he wins his 8th world title in 2025? He answers. Lewis Hamilton is clear about his goal with Ferrari, to win his 8th Formula One world title. And should he succeed, he has no intention of quitting. Speaking to selected media, including Jeep Blog, Hamilton answered whether he would retire should he become world champion for the 8th time. If I was fortunate enough to win another title, which is obviously what we're setting out to do, I don't see myself stopping, he stated. The Britain-backed teammate Charles Leclerc, who stated Ferrari was ready to win the world title. I worked with 2 world championship winning teams before. I know what a winning team looks and feels like. Everyone here is. The passion here is like nothing you've ever seen. They've got absolutely every ingredient they need to win a world championship. It's just about putting all the pieces together. And we've got a great leader in Fred, Vasseur, and then John, Elkann, and Benedetto, Vigna. And so everyone just has a really calm and good approach. No one's like, we're perfect in every single area. Everyone's like, we need to elevate everywhere. And they're leaving no stone unturned to try and do that, Hamilton concluded. And you fan? Do you think about Lewis Hamilton's situation? Write on the comments.